Welcome back everyone. Here we are through step 25 of our Dinosaur Museum book Nook build. Made some good progress on our walls. Got some of the decorations in. Still got a bit to go on them, I think. Got a fairly fragile couple of dinosaurs. The T-Rex is in better shape than the whatever this one is, pterodon. I think it's a pterodon of some sort, but you know, that one's really fragile, so I didn't touch it up too much. I tried to get most of the coloring done on the T-Rex. If you're new here, this is what I do. I buy these kits and build them step by step, mostly in real time. You get to see all my successes and all my failures. Now I've hopefully fixed those inevitable failures as they come up. Have a good time and upload daily, and just trying to have a little bit of fun. We're not solving the world's problems, we're just building silly little models. If you see any kits or builds or sets or anything you want me to take a shot at, feel free to drop in the comments. I'm always looking to add on to my list, and I've got the most intelligent audience on YouTube because you provide me with nothing but the best options. With that being said, let's start building some steps. I'm hoping to get through, like, have I'm hoping to build a structure tonight. I'm not sure if I'll get to that point or not, but we'll find out. Depends on how it goes. Now, get my instructions back here and tighter there, so okay. So where am I at? Should be pretty straightforward. Let's see. These are okay. One's got the slot and one's got the tab, and I want the one with the tab. This goes in back here into other way, I bet. No. Okay, it does go into that one with the wide slot. This feels pretty. Tab at the back, yeah, that feels pretty secure. Okay, I bet we're going to be putting more steps or some more rails in there. And then peel. The protective layer came off of that one as I pulled it off the card, so don't get to peel it. Here we go with this one. I don't know if anybody else finds that as satisfying as I do, but it's just I've always enjoyed that. Okay, so this one's going to end up here. But we've got to put our steps in. Oh, this is going to be tricky. Okay, let's try putting the steps in over here. Okay, they're snug, but they're not super snug, so that's gonna, I think it'll be alright. Wobbling around, so that's going to make it hard to line them up. I don't have clearance. I was thinking maybe I'd put this on after the fact, but no, I don't have clearance to do it won't go past the steps on the bottom landing there. So it does have to be done in situ. This go into this notch here. So somebody's partying. Have I got the right? I don't think I got the right. Oh, it goes onto the back side. Okay, that's why I'm getting confused. Okay. That makes more sense. That will be a little bit easier because I'll be going in like this rather than down. Okay. Duh. Over here instead. Okay. And there's our first mistake of the night. I'm not going to keep count though. Because I've only got so many fingers. Okay, let's get this guy in from the back into there. Hopefully. Okay, so they're fairly cooperative, I think. Hold here. Okay, that side wasn't so bad. Thought it'd be much worse than that. Let's see how you did. Okay, I'm off on that direction, so I need to go back a couple of directions. See if it has to start going in. Yeah, there we go. All the way sunk in there. Alright, cool. I thought that was going to be far more traumatic than that. And that is a really nice looking staircase. Yeah, cool. I'll get a little veneer off here. I don't think you're all the way in. There you are. Yeah, I've stripped a few veneers in there, but I don't think, once the whole thing's in place, I don't think it'd be noticeable. Still a fairly small scale, but I think, okay, it looks like okay. Now we're going to do up from the bottom, so we're going to do this one. Okay, it looks like we get to assemble this one separate, so it might be easier. Those guys are coming next. Oh, wrong side. Wrong side again. I'm seeing the bubbles are going through this. Okay, I think these are 19 and 20. They say they're different. Don't see any obvious differences though. Oh. So I'm not going to worry too much about it. Okay, let's start these guys up. Increasing the difficulty level, having 6 steps instead of 5 on this set. I missed one on the other side, just noticed that. Oh, you're upside down. Now, see through there to line them up on this one. A little bit easier to line them up. Alright. Once again, not as bad as I was expecting. You come up on these guys. Go straight in, get through the... Oh, back here. Yep, okay, through those slots. Okay, yeah, there's the... That one did double up there. Okay. Our landing, a couple of steps. Certainly, I said it's coming right together. Because I was figuring that would take 30 to 40 minutes right there, especially just trying to line up all those steps. But they were very cooperative, very nice. Okay, now get the railings for our landing in place. Little tiny peels. Okay, so alright, so these go together. I think it's easier to do it beforehand than into these guys. Alright. That was a little snug, but it worked in. Yeah. Okay. Very nice. Okay, so now got to make, what am I making now? Losing my spot. Okay. I'm actually going to continue with the steps with individual runs now. One set that way. This way. Let's see which one. Okay, so this is the front, so it goes in the back of this one. Right. Oops. That's the first loose one I've had so far, so hopefully that was just me and not the... Uh-oh. Get you back in. No, I don't think I can. I think this is going to be the most challenging because it's the less stabilizing it. Come straight down. What's that? Okay. There we go. This one's going this way, so on the back of this one. And that one's really loose too. Let's start it off with it sitting down, maybe. It does say use glue on these, but so far I think they're feeling snug enough where I'm not gonna yet. If they start falling apart on me, I might consider adding some in. Okay, there we go. Get one going. I think that seems to be the key to lining the rest of them up. Get with my tool. There it went. Okay, so those pair. I say individually they're really loose, but they seem to be enough friction there, so I'm not gonna glue right now. I don't want to get glue all over the acrylic there. Okay, that one's done. That's actually, I thought we were going to install those, but that's not to be done yet. Moving on to our, I think it's the sort of central structure here. Those will come up next. More steps, but no acrylic for these. Looks like that's where our power switch is going to be. So it's going to be like dead center in our display. So that's new and different. That's the next bit. Okay, so top guy. And just it looks like there's like little dinosaur footprints on the steps. You'll see that? That's cool. A little Easter egg. This will be a trick. And put it on the wrong side. Because I want the picture showing. There's another mistake to add to the list, I think. Got to be up to 3 or 4 now at least. Okay, so over here. Get a chance to see a better view of those dinosaur footprints up there. Okay. Now, got the pictures to the outside and he's gonna cooperate with me. Definitely missing on that one. There it goes. Okay. And that green marker again. Hit it for myself there. Try and get in here. And the edge of the steps a little bit. Can't see to do it that way. All right. Now, this guy goes on top here. These guys go on either side. I only painted one side. Well, I guess I did hit them off both sides. Okay, I did on all of them. Make sure I get them facing the right direction. Okay. Now, fill this little display case. I think this will take us home tonight. See how it goes. Okay. So that's the top, no holes in it. That's the bottom with the tab on the front. Oh, so this one goes here. Where's it? I've got an extra one here. What's going on? Oh, one's the side. Okay. This one with the longer tabs must be the side. Okay. So it'll be three shells with holes in it and the bottom. Okay, yeah, there we go. Now it's got a fossil display here, so I'll try and sort of match the picture. These are going to be inside the little display cabinet, so I just painted the edges black. I didn't go all out on this one. Let's see, I think. And this one. That guy. I just got our little display of various fossilized dinosaur doodads. Okay, looks like it's the same either up or down, so let's pop you in. it's got the notch out instead of the tab. Okay. That's another difference besides having the notch on the front. Or the tab on the front, rather. Go in the... Okay. Tab to the front. 4 notches, so it goes in these 4. Oh, so this goes on top. Okay, so yeah. So another fun game of lining up the... Gotcha. Mostly. Okay, got our dinosaur wallpaper on the side. Our case cover. Let's see. Yeah, this side looks better, so that's right there. Okay, that's a nice effect, gotta say. And okay, go on the side here. Okay, so there's our 3 and those 3. So that's it. Get a grip on there. I think it's lined up. No, it wasn't. There it went. Alright. I actually forgot to pull a piece. Let's see. I need to pull one for the other side. Let's see. Put G up on the first try. Yeah. G8. Yep, there. Yep. Makes sense. Got an aquarium on this side. Let's knock this off. And we're going to make some scrolls tonight, and then once I get this thing on, and then that'll probably be it. Noticing this one having a few. I've already sanded one of them down, but this got a nice little bump on that cut. That's not the best cut, but that's on the back side too, I think. Yeah, that should be on the back side. Could run up the. What is that? I thought that was G8, maybe it wasn't. Yeah, it's okay. It's a G8. The proportions are totally different on the picture. And yeah, our dinosaur, they're hiding our dinosaur wallpaper again. Oh, I forgot my. Edge here. I think this will ever show, but I'll hit it anyway. Likewise back here, I'm pretty sure it's never going to be seen. I'm amazed how good that does to clean up all the sanding marks. But well, it's a scratch cover-up brush, so I pack pen, so I guess that does make sense. Okay, so you're. I think they're. Oh, yeah, they're all right. Okay. Alright, so I got this structure in. Now, like I said, we're supposed to make 12 scrolls, so that means rolling stickers up. And get hold of the stickers. Got these guys. Here's that. Got my, where I cut my toothpicks into sections to make the supports of the inside. Let's see if I can do one reasonably quickly. And there, go on the back side. Over. And there we go. Cool. I may have made some of these too long. These scrolls are a little bit smaller than I thought they were. How bad? Yeah, I need to take some off that one. Just one there where it's going to be hollow on the end. Come on. Flip. That one's gonna give me issues. Still got a good hollow bit to it. Yeah, that's a good one. That's satisfying when they work like that. Don't know why they went to the trouble of printing out all these fancy posters if we're just going to roll them up and never see them. But I guess it does give a little texture to the outside of the scroll that you barely ever see because they're going to be stored underneath steps. Just another not as cooperative one there, but still not bad. I'll chop for that one too. Less cooperative as I go along here. Still got it back into shape. Okay. Yeah, I'm quite crooked on that one. Almost there. One of the things I would have sped through, but there's so much potential for me to mess them up every time. Not as easy as the books. Last one. Alright, it was cooperative. That's nice. Okay. Now we're supposed to put those on these shelves underneath the steps here. So each one's supposed to get 3. So get out the old B7000. I think I need to. Yeah, I gotta clean the nozzle off before I go here. Let it accumulate too much over the last couple of days. Yeah, it'll work much better with all that on it. Just gonna get it. Just running a bead along the front edge. I hope I can just lay them in there without knocking everything off. Down in the glue. Push them back from, I guess sort of make them flush with the back edge. Up here. Let's see, I put one in backwards already, so it may actually go in better on the back side. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, let's get the. As long as it's laying down and glue on there, it shouldn't matter. Yeah, it's definitely got the glue on it. Okay, I think I want to give them over to. Okay, oh, I should have left well enough alone. On that side. Okay, there. Now we're getting there. That side's going to get the most visibility for them underneath the steps. Okay. Like I say now, right. I'm going to do it from this side. Actually, I'm thinking easier to apply the glue here unless I just let it. Put the glue on the back. Now just push it. Put it down in there. Push it through the glue backwards again. Gotta remember to look for my toothpick. Okay. Let's get it in. That's the good end. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that slightly less traumatic than the first one. Let's see, going to this side on this guy. New toothpick. And toothpick on that end, so close. Pick. Alright. Nope. Okay, so we got him. Yeah. And of course I couldn't leave it alone. I'm gonna mush it down and it messed it all up. Okay. I think I'm gonna leave well enough alone now. Yeah, it's straight on that end. So. Crooked on this end. Okay. Last one. There we go. That's going to be where we stop tonight, because tomorrow we get to jump right in by installing our lights, which is evidently going to be mostly down here and inside. So it's going to be lit from the center out rather than the top down, it looks like. It looks like we're going to be using all our lights up in our... Maybe not. Maybe I'm just imagining things. But anyway, that's... We got that set of steps. Of course, our landing and our other two sets of steps here. I think it's that way. That way. Alright, so I think good progress. Got a slow but steady rate. I think we're going to be doing good today. This one. Okay, thanks for watching, everybody. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share. Do whatever you want to with all that. Be good to one another. Stay safe, and click on a link. That's my channel up there. There's the other channel where I do some experiments a couple of times a month. That's what YouTube thinks you should be watching, and this is going to be the playlist for this whole build. See you tomorrow.